2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich. Nicely done. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. That's well played. Pin high. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Come on, get down. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Here's Brooke Henderson. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hey, that's a chance. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently a couple under for the round. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4, elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Wow, what a shot.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Solid par putt, that.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Okay, as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 shots off the lead. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 6th.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Opting for the 6 iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That should set up another chance. We pick up our coverage at the 7th. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Now 4 back after that hole. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And with that, that's their fourth birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
That might be one club too many.
Pretty good shot there.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Oh, this looks pure. Wow, that's misjudged. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This one might need to get down a little. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 5 under.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th. I'd say about 30 feet to the hole from here.
Oh, so close. Well, that's a bit disappointing. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, that is cranked right out there. Can it get onto the surface? Time to head back out to the action at the 11th hole. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, almost went in. They've holed it. That'll be for birdie. And that'll certainly help her chances here. And this from the greenside rough. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh! Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. That had a chance to go in for an albatross. What a beauty. This putt to move into a share of second place. Just one off the lead after that hole. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
And down she goes.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is their look at birdie.
Ooh, nice line. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. He's currently in the second position. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That's tidy.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
Sitting at -1. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just one off the lead.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
That was a beauty. This putt to get to double digits under the card. It's on a great line. And that's 8 birdies today. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This putt was about 8 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Starts off on a good line.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set here for her next shot on the 16th.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. That's inside the range.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
This one needs to kick left. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
That is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
Nice little pitch shot, wonderful touch, gets it to go. Mark me down for a 3, thank you.
I don't mind the look of this. An opportunity to make a par here. And down it goes. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here, this one for eagle.
This putt to move their way to the top of the leaderboard. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, what a super shot. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Leading by a shot after that hole. The finishing hole at Riviera, famous for so many exciting finales in tournament history. Rich, take us through the tee shot and approach.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Yeah, quality shot that. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Looking really good, this one. And that signs off on today's round.